Hey guys, what's up? MTG Noob here, bringing you round two, game one of our draft. We will not mulligan. Um, we lost a hard-fought battle, I believe, in my opinion, in round one. I think we could have played a little bit better. Um, our opponent, I guess we won the roll, or he wanted to draw. So our opponent mulls to 5 starting off, and we're hoping we could just play like a Sacred Wolf and some good stuff. Bash skulls for days. Right? Not really liking the deck with the Sacred Wolf in it. I think if I wanted to do that, I should have probably played the Divine Favor, so I would have a 4/4 hexproof guy. So that's one thing I gotta consider. Alright, so our opponent mulled to 5 but has 2 lands, so his mulligan he really didn't pay too hard for it. Alright, I wish I would have had that last turn, but since he's got nothing at the moment, I'm going to play out the 3 power guy as opposed to the evasive creature. That could be wrong, but I think a 3/1 hexproof might go a long way if he doesn't end up playing anything on this turn. Alright, he's got his land, so we're in for a match here. Alright, Bloodseeker, you little bastard. He's probably gonna straight up trade with us. Let's see what we draw. Unfortunately, this doesn't give him um unblockability. I mean, Stave Off does. Let's just play out a flyer and kind of go, I guess, for an alpha strike eventually. So we'll take one. At least he's not gaining life, so that's fine. And if his only play is a Bloodseeker, then we'll just O-ring it and start beating in for 5. But I have to assume he has something else. Man, he really came out of the gates here. Trying to think if any black creatures have bloodlust. I think they do. I always call it bloodlust, but it's bloodthirst. Pretty sure they do. So if he attacks here, that might be bad. We might have to actually block, which we don't want to do, but he could also always just play out a big dude and we'll just eat it. WTF is that? Okay, that's fine. That doesn't do anything. Alright, so whenever a champion becomes tapped, destroy it. We'll just stave off right now. And we'll give our guy Pro Black. Boom. Done. You wasted your turn. Does anybody know what Boom Done is from? It's from Life and Times of Tim. It's a good show. I like that show. In case you didn't check it out. Back to the game at hand. Okay, so we're just bringing the little beaters. We're letting him, like, chip away at our life totals with his little stupid Bloodseeker. But we don't care at the moment. We're just trying to win with damage through the air. So he basically got to shock us for free off of this guy. God, man, he's got like so much. He's got more mana than us off of 5 cards. Oh, you thirsty. Alright, let's just do this. We want to save our guy. We don't care if he gains the 2 life. We'll get it back. I know that could have been wrong, but we'll see. So we made our guy 6/5. Let's see what he does here. Another Bloodseeker. Okay, so let's get the misplay meter going to a potential 1 there. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you think I should have buffed my guy or let him just eating it with Soren's Thirst. Okay, we got another one. He's gonna be disappointed. Look at us and all of our things and stuff that we're doing. Probably should be attacking with his Sacred Wolf and forcing him to block it. Look at him. His guys are getting work, man. He's got a nice little thing going here. We're racing. He's actually winning the race at the moment. So, knock him down to 16. Did I forget to attack last turn? I don't think I did. He should be lower. Oh, he gained off of Soren's Thirst. Look at me being bad at magic and life. What the hell is this? Alright, that's fine. See, that's something we want to save our O-ring for. So, kind of happy we didn't use our O-ring early on. Alright, that's a good dude. We're going to... There's nothing in green that gives off a... there's no more giant growth, just titanic growth. So leaving green up there doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll bash in. I think we're going to send everybody here. If he wants to block, he'll block. No, you know what? Let's do math. 6, knock him to 10. 6 again. Let's just hold back our wolf. If he's just going to straight up block it, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we take out his flyer with our O-ring. And then hopefully next turn we drop a threat of some sort of variety. Alright, I think he might be out of gas. He went to the toilet, took a big poop. That makes no sense. Alright, let's swing in with team again. Well, my little Pegasi team. God damn, everything in Magic, like you can't just call it like Pegasus. Everything in Magic ends in S. Alright, and we're gonna just try to. I mean, I don't think we need to slam this. Maybe as mind control, debating. I don't think we need to show him this, but I'm gonna just show it to him anyway. If he mind controls it and that's his turn, we still win. So we'll take 2, and he just scoops. So, wow, pretty good game, in my opinion, because my opponent milled to 5. But hopefully you were entertained anyway. Alright, so he's got blue. We have to assume he's got flyers. He's blue-black. We didn't see anything, but he has a lot of removal, so we might want another stave off. I think we're going to also consider this plummet since he's in blue. Oh, we did see one flyer, so let's consider that. He's in blue. Blue doesn't really have a lot of ways to remove things. I'm going to take out this Sacred Wolf. He's not really pulling his weight at the moment, and I think 2 dignitaries is not amazing, and I like everything else in our deck. I can see cutting the Titanic growth, especially if I'm bringing in another stave off, and I don't want to go down to too few creatures, because as you can see, we're not putting any pressure on, and if he's a control-ish type of deck, then he's not going to beat our face too bad, and he might actually be a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to throw this Titanic growth back into the board, and I'm going to see what's up with 2 dignitaries. I mean, they just look so fancy. I don't know if you noticed the crowd in there, but this guy is he's just the man. He's like, dude, I'm a rhino in some armor. Show me some damn respect. Alright, enough of this jibba jabba. The misplay meter was to 1 possibly there, but you let me know if you agree with that. And let's reset it and go to round 2. So, game 2 of round 2. Thanks for watching.